Now from the Lone Star State in Houston, Texas, nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
At the plate, Merle Burkhart. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The designated hitter, Merle Burkhart.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Now at the plate, Johan Camargo, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a ball, 1-0. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. A ball and a strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
One out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do it.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Ian Kennedy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, the center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Marte.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Colton Wong will stand in. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Desmond is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Kennedy gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Aguilar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
This is popped up. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond from outfield to third base and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
So striding in, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way from Verlander. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the... And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, Paul DeJong. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Paul DeJong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Desmond on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Stepping in, Maikel Franco, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a drive by Franco, deep left field, and it's gone. It's a solo shot here for Maikel Franco. Second home run early in the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Back goes Martinez. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Batting seventh.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart.
Number 14.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Renfroe is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The designated hitter, Austin Romine.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Austin Romine. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Desmond going back on it, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot that time for Keon Broxton. 4th home run here in the early going as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering, too.
The center fielder.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So something you don't see very often. 4 runs on 4 hits, with all of them coming as solo home runs. We'll go now to the top of the third. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Stewart arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And with that, came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Ian Desmond. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pops this one up. Cabrera trying to get there. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Merle.
In now is the Yankees DH, Merle Burkhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side.
Now batting,
Striding in once again, Johan Camargo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses inside. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Yanks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Colton Wong now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 the count.
Show.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So with 1 gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show.
Colton Wong.
So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Miguel
Shortstop,
Cabrera.
Paul DeJong.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Kennedy's ready. First pitch on the way. Here's a pop-up now. Calling for it is Tulowitzki. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. But they hold a 4-0 lead.
PS4.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
I might play some Fortnite on PS4.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
These commentators aren't loyal.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Why would he do that?
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Yankees 1. Into the box now, Michael Franco. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
The catcher number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now in the box, Yadier Molina. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, 14. He's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Austin Romine.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Kennedy pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Lying toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Keon Broxton. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, B-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Jesse Chavez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Chavez. The center field.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte.
Starling.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is line to left. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We're through. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in, Yolmer Sanchez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Astros are challenging the previous
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Truxton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one down now. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Martinez. It's up and out of here into the archways.
Homer.
So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Please subscribe and like.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Paul DeJong.
Paul DeJong.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Martinez ranging back. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeJong. Fourth home run here in the early going, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Up next to the
Into the box now, Maikel Franco.
Maikel.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 4. Yadier Molina.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. And he might have another one, as this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing
Number
caroms
14.
off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
So digging in now, Kristen Stewart. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, D-Roll, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Merle, Burkhart, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
In now, J.D. Martinez. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. No hits to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail big. It's 9-1. Keon Broxton will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First offering on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. High and deep to right center. Desmond sprinting after it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The center fielder.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box, Starling Marte. Liner towards second. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here.
The 0-1 on its way. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe ranging back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Standing in now, Paul DeJong. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Stepping up now, Maikel Franco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Hot shot to third.
And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
The batter.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0, and he let it fly.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Stepping in now, Kristen Stewart. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. And no one will track it down. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Standing in, Austin Romine. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 13-1. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Verlander still with 1 earned run on his line through 6 1/3. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. And they remain well behind. Carlos Torres comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Torres.
Ready now, Keon Broxton. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth.
Keon Broxton.
First pitch on its way. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Broxton aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
In now, Miguel Cabrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul DeJong. His career line against Carlos Torres. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. Ripped down the line. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Hit down the third baseline. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate 2. And the second run will score as well.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, and 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Standing in, Yadier Molina, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 16-1. Digging in, Yolmer Sanchez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Verlander's ready. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Popped straight up. In there, a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's
nothing in one count. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ball one. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see it come.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. The 1-1 home. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get it up on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Broxton's under it.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marte going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Chris Martin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Chris Martin.
Digging in and looking for more, Kristen Stewart. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Number 14.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Desmond giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin.
So the plate now is the designated hitter, Austin Romine. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Keon Broxton. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one. Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Stewart is after it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-2 in tonight's game. The Stros mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing the plate 16 times. Justin Verlander wins his 3rd of the season with 15 strikeouts. Ian Kennedy was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.